Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. Today we are working with my client who, as you can tell, has a relaxer, and she also has a lot of thinning in the crown area, which we can contribute that to androgenetic alopecia. We are going to be giving her a relaxer, a retouch. We're going to clean up those sides and that back, and then we are going to actually wave her hair using our comb because that is the style that she actually likes. It makes her life so much easier, and I want to show you guys how we're able to do that process. Before I actually started putting on her relaxer, I always like to do a preliminary haircut, and then of course we go in and put our relaxer on wherever needed. Another thing that I always like to notate is relaxer is not always done on the entire head, especially for short hair. We do relax our hair a lot more than traditionally others. Why? Because that hair grows out extremely quickly. In her case, today was a day for her to get a full relaxer, and then we also did a color, which is a semi-permanent color to cover her grays. I get the question all the time, you guys, what color is good for gray coverage, especially if you can only use semi-permanent. This is, of course, just a little plug for you guys. This is not a sponsored video, but I like to use the Clairol Gray Solutions, especially for gray coverage, because it does cover that gray as best possible. But if you have resistant gray, it may only just blend your gray rather than give you 100% coverage. Once we were done rinsing out her relaxer, I went in with the conditioner. Now, of course, you guys know for my relaxer process, I don't talk as much about the relaxers, but we'll talk a little bit about the care for relaxers. Whenever you do have a relaxer, you don't want to over relax, meaning you do not need a relaxer every 2 to 3 weeks, you guys. Relaxer retouches on normal hair, normal length hair, is traditionally done once every 6 to 12 weeks. And that time is going to change based on how your hair growth pattern is and how your hair texture is. Now for short hair, the sides and the back can be relaxed every week to 2 weeks because that hair grows out very quickly, but you don't always relax the crown area for that purpose because you don't want to run that risk of having a lot of breakage or shedding, or you thin the hair down way too much. Once we were done with the shampoo process, I went straight into the haircut. She likes to keep her hair slightly short, but she is growing it out in the crown area at the same time. So I usually cut down the sides and the back really, really low to allow her to have an extended style where she doesn't have to get a haircut for a while. And then I trim the remainder and clean up the hair and of course blend it in so that everything is definitely even in respects to where the hair growth pattern is at that time. Another thing that I want to mention to you guys is when you have short hair, you will notice that that hair grows a lot faster than when you have long hair. Ask me why this is a thing, but it really, really is, you guys. And I can't really explain the phenomenon, but just know that short hair grows extremely quickly. So a haircut on a regular basis every 2 to 3 weeks is actually very normal. For the area in the front where she has a lot of that thinning in the crown area, I definitely recommend, if you are doing this at home, that you utilize our Goddess Super G Serum. Or if you are natural and have a situation like her where you are thinning in the crown, I would definitely recommend using our Goddess Hair Repair Serum, because those serums are going to be specific to helping to repair and regrow that stagnated growth as long as it is not scarred. You guys hear me use the word scarred, that means that the area has overhealed and it will never allow for another follicle to grow in. Once you are taking care of that, you definitely want to make sure that your aftercare is done in the correct steps. So before I actually go and do anything to her hair, I did apply some of our leave-in spray, which is the Hydra Strength. And then again, as I said or mentioned earlier, the Goddess Super G Serum is always great, especially for my relaxed people. I like to put it on right before doing any styling. It is going to absorb really quickly, and we're starting that process of that regrowth and strengthening of the area. Now, because I'm doing the home waves, I did use some of our Elite Silk Wrap Foam, and the Elite Silk Wrap Foam can be used no matter if you are natural or relaxed. So don't feel that it is only for molding. I actually use this for twist outs. I use it for molding, of course. I use it to smooth out my client's hairline. I might be doing a silk press and I want that hairline to be super sleek. I like to use the Elite Silk Wrap Foam for any and everything that requires some form of smoothing or layage, which I just kind of made that word up, by the way. So the comb wave situation is technically finger wave, you guys. I'm just using my finger and a comb. Let me not say that these are finger waves because they're technically not finger waves, but we're really just manipulating the hair using the comb. And I like to hold my waves down with my finger so that they don't really move out of place. But the difference is traditional finger waves connect, whereas comb waves, they go in whatever direction you want them to go at that time. I still call them finger waves, y'all. It's really not that serious. But stylists get real offended when you say you're doing finger waves and you're using the comb. Oh, that is not finger waves. And especially them stylists from 1962. Like, they really take that to heart. But with innovation comes change. Anyway, you guys, that was just a little side joke. At this point, I'm just using my comb to go through, and I'm really just creating the wave pattern as I go. So there is no actual direction at this point, which is the great thing about this kind of style, the finger waves and the comb waves. You can really just be all over because it looks like an ocean when you're done. It comes out so pretty no matter which way you wave them and how they were connected or not even connected at all. Another thing that I want to mention is she keeps her waves. I don't have a plan of combing these out. So once I'm done actually doing the comb waves, I spray her with a little bit of our spritz, which I know you guys are like, wait a second, we have spritz? Yes, we do, but it's not out yet, you guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly because I know you guys have been noticing, or if you haven't already, I need you to go check this out. Our website is changing. We are doing a brand refresh. So if you guys have been on our website recently, you'll start noticing that the colors are changing. The logo has changed. Guys, we are in full steam ahead mode. I was going to say Titanic, but I'm not. We are on Carnival Royal Caribbean Princess Cruise Line cruising into this brand refresh, and you are going to see a new and improved Elite Hair Care. We are actually revamping some of our key products. The website is being updated. As you guys can tell, our logo has been updated. So I want you guys to go and check out some of the changes that have happened already by going to elitehaircareusa.com. Leave in the comments when you go check it out. Tell me what you guys thought about the new look, about the new logo. I love to hear your feedback because you do this all for you guys, right? You guys have kept Elite Hair Care alive for over 5 years, and I'm so proud to say that. So with that growth, you have to grow, and growing hurts, guys. So that's why I haven't been on YouTube as much as I would love to, because I've been working on this refresh. But you guys, her hair is now super dry, super cute, and I finished her off with some goddess polish. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the end result, and also don't forget to go and follow us on Instagram. Bye!